You may have a fantastic idea, but can you sell it? Welcome back to English class. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to write a proposal in Advanced Writing Part 2. Okay guys, first of all, what is a proposal? A proposal provides suggestions for a future project or event in order to persuade the reader to take some form of action. It starts by describing a situation in a business setting, in a school or university setting, or any other organisation that you may be a part of. So here we're going to look to use some formal or maybe neutral language, and also some passive structures such as it is advisable that, it is recommended that, etc, etc. So you're probably thinking it sounds quite like a report, huh? However, here in the proposal we have to give recommendations, and these recommendations are hopefully going to persuade the reader, like we said before, to take some action. So the three things we have to do. 1, describe the situation, and here you can maybe include some questionnaires or surveys that you have carried out to members of the organisation or employees or students. 2, say how you think it could be better. How could the situation be improved? And 3, try to convince somebody that you are right. Okay, some of the rules. Yes, you can use phrasal verbs. You have to use headings, such as a title, followed by an introduction, 2 main body paragraphs, and a conclusion. You have to include a title, introduction, and a conclusion. And you can also make the title pretty catchy, because if you imagine a town mayor, for example, sifting through hundreds of proposals, you want yours to catch his or her eye, right? Yes, you can use bullet points in your proposal if it helps you organise your suggestions, but sometimes it may show a sign of laziness, or even it might show the reader that you're scared to use full sentences. So only if necessary, and it helps you structure your proposal, even better, then perfect. And of course, in the last paragraph, you can express your own opinion and also make a recommendation, a solid recommendation. It's not about how amazing your idea is, no, it's about how you communicate your idea to the reader, okay? So, now that's said and done, let's have a look at a structure that we can use in order to tackle this proposal in part 2 of Advanced Writing. After we've written our catchy title, we're going to write introduction. Introduction, leave a line of course, and then we could write something like, the aim of this proposal is to. Or if you don't fancy that, you could write something like, the proposal is intended to highlight the current problem with, and then your problem at hand, and give ideas for improving, etc, etc. After the introduction, you have the current situation. So whatever your current situation is, what you are going to talk about, this could be the name of your title. Now we're going to describe the program or the event we're talking about. Here you can say something like, a number of concerns with regard to were expressed by, and then you carry on what you're going to write. And after that, you can write something like, following a survey among, and then you can take the group of people, whether it be students or whether it be employees at an organisation, and you can include them in this part saying what appeared in the survey or questionnaire, what stood out. Okay, good. Next paragraph, we have the suggestions. This is where we are going to propose some solutions to the problem. Here we're going to look to use a passive structure, and we can start by saying something like, it is recommended that, or it is suggested that. And then you could write something like, within that same body paragraph, you could write something like, it would be an advantage to, and then if you like, you can include some bullet points. Better facilities, improved machinery, increased whatever it is. And now we have the last paragraph, the conclusion. This is where we write our final recommendation. What is going to be the solution to the problem, or what is going to be the thing that solves what needs to be resolved. You could start by saying something like, to conclude, if these recommendations are implemented, the current situation is bound to improve. And the gap, you can write a nice adjective such as the awful or the undesirable situation. Now let's look at an example proposal task. The management of the Keep Fit studio where you work has recently announced plans to modernise and improve its facilities and services. As studio employee, you have been asked to write a proposal outlining what improvements you think should be made. So as you can see here, we've written a title, Proposal for Improvements to the Keep Fit Studio. We have a nice introduction using the phrase, the proposal is intended to highlight the current problem with outdated facilities and the need for a greater service offered to members of Keep Fit Studio. The next paragraph we have the current situation. A number of concerns with regard to the lack of fitness alternatives, bringing our attention to the wide variety of workouts and exercise classes available at other health and fitness studios. Following a survey among current gym goers, and then this is where you would include some made up statistical number, for example 70-80% of gym goers had said or had felt that, etc. etc. The next paragraph we have the suggestions. It would be an advantage to invest in the development of a studio app which would allow members to fitness sessions on their phones. Next up, and finally, we have the conclusion. To conclude, if these recommendations are implemented, the current undesirable situation is bound to improve and expand the services and facilities that we offer. It seems pretty simple, no? With this structure, you'll have no problem writing a proposal. So if you like now, you can turn your hand to writing a proposal. We're going to look at a task now, and let's see how you would go about writing a proposal. Now, this proposal task talks about your town council making an announcement that they are planning to increase investment in the health and fitness of local residents. They have invited proposals for projects from members of the public. You have decided to submit a proposal suggesting a facility or service the council should invest in, outlining ways in which the proposed facility or service will have benefits for the health and fitness of residents. Okay guys, so have a go at that. I'll leave an image now of some key vocabulary that you can use in relation to the proposal, and I will also leave a photo of the structure now to help you with the proposal. Okay, that's all for today from English class. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, of course, and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye for now. See you in the next one.